Uganda was the first troop contributing country to send troops to AMISOM in 2007, and that opened up space for others to follow. Uganda People's Defense Forces UPDF paved the way for AMISOM to take shape, and they continue to be a formidable force in stabilizing Somalia.
Uganda People's Defense Forces have been deployed since 2007 to support the effort to bring peace and stability in Somalia. A lot has been made. The country looks more stable than it was very many years. That's why we have even our Uganda Airlines able to land in Mogadishu.
The resilience in this place. Thank you for holding our flag high. We are going back energized. We are going back motivated to work seriously to make sure that you are okay.
Since then, they have made a significant contribution to peace enforcement and peace building, especially in Mogadishu, Middle Shabelle, and generally Somalia as a whole.
First of all, what I've seen so far is not exactly what we would be thinking as Uganda, because all we think is Somalia is no longer existing. But thanks to God, thanks to UPDF, Uganda Military Forces, thanks to any other African nation and UN that has contributed to fairly a quantity of peace that I can see now, because from the time we arrived, we see life going on. We've seen so many new structures, and it is not exactly what someone would think was there before, like 5-10 years back. We see a life trying to come up. There's rejuvenation of whole status, from the airport even up to the hotel where we're living, and whatever environment we've seen so far, there is hope for Somalia for as long as every other person can join hands and work towards achieving that peace.
Uganda People's Defense Forces and subsequently the Uganda Police Force, which deployed officers under the police component, have demonstrated a high degree of professionalism, courage, and resolve in the fight against Al-Shabaab, thereby enhancing relative stability in the country.
Thank you very much. This what you are doing, you are lifting the image. First of all, your image. Secondly, the image of UPDF. Then thirdly, the image of the country.
The situation in and around Mogadishu is very different from what it was 15 years ago when the mission first came in. There is visible progress and development that has seen the return of Somalis in diaspora, international missions and agencies, and evidently the airport is one of the busiest in East Africa. Whereas these attainments are a collective effort of several players, it should be pointed out that it's also because of the sacrifices by the Uganda People's Defense Forces, UPDF.
Uganda is an island of peace. I've really seen that in Uganda we are really enjoying quite a number of things that people decide cannot have it, they cannot access it. The discipline of our soldiers in Somalia. Yesterday when we arrived, the way they welcomed us, their discipline, their communication skills, their hospitality, and we also learned that apart from just protection of civilians, they are even providing beyond humanitarian services. They were providing camps, They're giving lessons, they're teaching people, they're doing construction, they're working on members, but there are challenges that they're also going through. Some of the vehicles that they use are not really well. And also, so I urge the government of Uganda that if we can put something to make the lives of our soldiers here fairer, it would be good. They have put our name as a country high. Globally, Uganda is being counted as one of the countries that are really contributing positively to the welfare and peace in Somalia.
Uganda is happy to contribute to the implementation of the AMISOM mandate. African Union Peace and Security Council endorsed Somalian Transition Plan. Since then, the African Union Mission in Somalia, AMISOM, has continued to register progress in implementing its mandate, guided by the transition plan. The past years has witnessed developments on the security front, where Somali security forces have proved their increasing capabilities. In the Lower Shabelle region in the Somali National Army SNA, alongside AMISOM forces, have conducted operations that have pushed back the Al-Shabaab. This is the proof that, given the right condition, the Somali National Army SNA is capable of leading successful anti-terror operations and can take over the security responsibility of their country. These conditions include, among others, generating the required troop numbers, proper training, equipment, and payment of salaries.